Welcome everybody, it's Tuesday! It's Tuesday night, that means it's You Ask, Dave Makes. You're you, I'm Dave, I make. Let's do it, let's get this show started. You're gonna notice something a little different about the studio today, my friends, which is our beautiful balloon wall is empty. It is so empty. Why is our balloon wall empty? Well, because last week I attempted the impossible, and it proved out to be only partially possible. I taught a huge class in this studio yesterday, or not yesterday, but last week. Massive ride inside taxi cab. It was insane. We had a great time, but it was insane, and I definitely did not have enough room. The amount of time I spent editing out just the moments where I had to stop, pick everything up that I was working on, lift it up, completely rotate it around, put it back down, move stuff out of the way. That was honestly half of the recording. I recorded 2 hours of content and I whittled it down to 50 minutes. It was wild. Hello, Ellie. Welcome. If anybody out there in the crowd has a balloon art request, now is your chance. We already have one in the chat from Jorge, which is Moomin Troll. I did, while we were getting the show started, look up what Moomin is. Not a cartoon I'm familiar with, but Jorge says it was... Oh, you're saying the cab was massive. I thought you were saying Moomin was massive. Yes, the cab was massive. It was a little too massive. Anyway, if you're part of the Jetpack Club, you can go watch the tutorial for how to make that cab. And somebody, this is super exciting. I'm so excited I'm dropping stuff. I might be pronouncing her name wrong, but Patricia Lipinska, I want to say, from Poland, already took the class last week and then made it for a job that she has, I guess, hosting some TV show in Poland, kids' voice show. And she posted a picture of it on the stage in this show. I was blown away. Cindy would love to see a dolphin. Cindy, I think you maybe requested a dolphin last time and we didn't get to it, if I'm not mistaken. Or somebody did, anyways. So I will definitely write that down. And then somebody else requested, Robert is saying, balloon hat. Do you have anything specific in mind for your balloon hat? Any particular character or type of hat? Cindy, oh yeah, Cindy says dolphin. I'm going to get started on Cindy's dolphin to get us kicked off with a bang here. Because dolphin, I don't even need to look up anything for a dolphin. I'm ready to rock and roll. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful week and a lovely Tuesday. We're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Big thanks to all of my Patreon sponsors for supporting my show. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now I need to remember what my steps are for a dolphin. I think it goes like this. I'm going to make a slightly bigger dolphin. You can make this smaller out of 260s and it'll be the same. Moomin is a Finnish book character. Gotcha. That's probably why I haven't heard of it. But it looks adorable. It reminds me of... There was a comic book in the late 90s, early 2000s called Bone, and the art style is very similar. I wonder if the artist of Bone was inspired by Moomin. A reptile hat, says Robert. Now we're talking, we're getting more specific. A reptile hat. I'm going to write that down. So I'm making a dolphin here out of 360s, just so it's a little bit bigger and more visual on camera. I've been more and more fond recently of making balloons out of 360s, just for the scale. Destiny, the Lorax would be fun. I'm gonna write that down. Lorax. Let's see how many we can get through today. I really want to fill up my wall, so I'm gonna try and power through and make a bunch of fun stuff. Alright, here we've got our cute little dolphin. I want to add a little bit of pizzazz to our dolphin. So in my imaginary world, our dolphin went swimming through the coral reef and picked up a little flower from one of the corals and decided to wear it as a little accent, like dolphins do. I feel like dolphins are very smart and they know how to play. I feel like If there's one thing a dolphin could figure out, it's how to pick a flower and wear it. They can play with bubbles. Come on. We'll give them a little flower. Check that out. And then maybe we'll put a little yellow center on our flower. There we go. Dolphin with a little flower hat. That's pretty cute. I think we gotta admit. Pretty darn cute. And we just gotta give our dolphin some eyes. I'm dropping stuff. We're gonna go in and draw some cute little eyes here. And there we go. I'm not gonna attempt to do a dolphin noise, but there is a cute and adorable dolphin. We can check it from all angles. You want to get your screenshot? There you go. Fantastic request. I hope you enjoy it. There we go. Nice. And this is the first thing on our fresh new balloon wall. So we're going to put our dolphin up on the balloon wall in a place of honor. Let's see. There we go. Fantastic way to kick off the show. Let's go. I'm going to try this lizard hat idea. I have an idea. Let's see. Recently, I taught a class on a cute little dinosaur, and I'm going to use some of the same shapes and techniques from that class. So if you go back and look for, I think I called it Cute Dino. If you look for the Cute Dino class, a lot of what I'm going to do here is based on that exact design. I got to turn my notifications off. I got to set it to Do Not Disturb because I'm in the middle of the show. Guys, I'm in the middle of a show. Don't send me a text message now. All right, here we go. Then we're gonna need this guy. He says that sounds exactly like all the dolphins I've seen. I've never seen a dolphin. Thank you for validating that my dolphin noise was at least passable in your utter lack of experience. This is the kind of support that us artists really appreciate. That's why I'm so grateful for all of my Patreon fans. Welcome, Cindy. It is pretty easy to make that dolphin. I used to make it out of 260s and make it smaller and put it on a little flower base of blue so it's jumping out of the water. And for the version I made there, I did use two 360s. But if you make it out of 260s, you can actually get the whole thing out of one balloon, which is nice. Jorge, nice touch with the flower. Thank you, Jorge. Especially when it comes to very monochrome characters, I really like to jazz it up a little bit with a little pop of color. You know what I mean? We are making a reptile hat. What kind of reptile is it, you ask? I have no idea, but it's going to be reptilian in nature. I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to add in some blue, just to give it a pizzazz. Let's see, ooh, I know. I think I'm going to go for some kind of chameleon type of... See if I can get this to curl like a chameleon tail. Might be a little bit on the tricky side, but I believe in me. Do you believe in me? Quite a chameleon tail. Destiny, you aim to be a beacon of light and support, and you know what? You've hit the mark. Truly you have. I'm going to venture into the glue dot world, which I try to avoid the glue dot, but if I'm trying to accomplish a specific goal, I just gotta go for it. And I want the curly chameleon tail look. So I'm gonna do that. There's other ways of accomplishing what I'm trying to accomplish here, but you know what? Sometimes you're allowed to take a shortcut. This is just in general my permission for you. If you're ever like, I don't know if I should take a shortcut, what would Dave think? I give you permission to take a shortcut. Especially if it's gonna look cool. Look at that. That's a cool chameleon tail. That's worth a shortcut. Alright. Is it a chameleon yet? No. He doesn't have any eyeballs. Ooh. I have an idea, you guys. This might be a crazy idea. Cindy says, good to know you're trying to make some harder things. Yes. It's good to have my permission to take shortcuts. Because, you know what? If you're trying to push yourself, sometimes you just need to take a shortcut or two. And that's okay. The balloon police are not coming after you. I'm going to try and do some weird chameleon eye business. And I don't know if it's going to work or not. Wish me luck. I'm going in, soldiers. We're going to try and do a thing where they got the weird bug eyes like that. Try and do that. I guess I did. I tried and I did. I got to do two of them. Hold on. Eye number 2. Oh man, I've been using my teeth this episode. You guys, that's against the rules. The balloon police will come after you for using your teeth on balloons. Don't do that. Oh my gosh, I did it. I made the weird eyes. Is it gonna look good though? Who knows? It sure does. It sure looks pretty goofy. Alright, I'm gonna put one eyeball looking this way, one eyeball looking this way. I'm pretty pleased with myself. There is a lizard chameleon as a hat. Let's see how close I can get. Put it on sideways. It's a lizard hat! Fantastic request. Nice. Look at his eye. It's so silly. I love it. Alright, he is going up on the wall. There we go. There he is, up on the wall. Fantastic. Pure agua. Alright, here we go. What are we gonna do next? Dolphin did balloon hat, reptile hat. I want to try the Lorax. We're gonna try the Lorax. I know, Destiny, right? Those eyes are pretty cool. Here we go. We're gonna look up Lorax. I'm pretty sure I remember what he looks like. Look at that fun guy. We're gonna make the Lorax. We're starting out with orange, of course. This will be like his body. And I am going in with 360s here. You could do this in 260s if you want to try it. Now, his face is pretty straightforward, I think. It's that mustache that we really gotta get the mustache just right. So I'm thinking I need to do this first. Whoa! Gotta get the big mustache. And mustache you a question. Hello, Evie! Welcome to the party. We are making the Lorax, or at least we're going to attempt. It's all mustache right now. Alright, so now what I gotta do is attach this part, which is gonna be basically his head. That's too big for his head? I think that is too big for his head. You gotta go a little smaller here. A little smaller. His head is tiny compared to his mustache. His head is just really all mustache. Is it working? I feel like it's working. His head, he does need a nose. We gotta give him a schnoz. Some orange here. Okay, I think this is working. And then he's got big bushy eyebrows. Guys, I'm pretty happy with the way this is turning out. Whoa. He really is all mustache, yes. I accidentally hit my own applause button. It's looking pretty good, you guys. I just have to go in, do the artwork. See if I can let you guys watch the artwork. Oops. Alright. There we go. There he is. It's the Lorax. Excuse me, I would like to talk to you about your tree's extended warranty. There is our Lorax. I think I would wear him as a chapeau. What do we think? I would totally wear him as a chapeau. Absolutely. But there we go. I'm going to put him on as a little hat. So I think that would be really cute. Nice. Fantastic. Alright, we didn't get to Moomin this time, but Jorge, ask me next time. We're going to try and make it happen for you next time. But before we go, we'll take one more look at our 3 balloons for today's show. This is great. We had a chameleon, we had the Lorax, and we had this adorable Dolphin. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. I appreciate your support here on Patreon, and I'll see ya next time. Bye, everybody!